I'll be there for McDonald's. That's right. Riddle McDiddle has decided to join forces with the wonderful American TV show known as Friends. Friends meal, not just a happy meal, but an actual meal that you can get a toy with. And we don't have just one toy, no. We have two. Woo! Because that's how we roll. We're starting things off. Mozzarella pizza share box. Now these are pizza mozzarella dippers. Quite intriguing, you might think. Oh, and it says here, look, cheese, the shares crossed out. Because, you know, because Joey, he doesn't share. He doesn't share food. It's funny. Right, let's open it up. Yep. Uniform, fried, barely warm, all the things you want from McDonald's snackage. Have a little look-see it in there. Look, it's quite a sort of a... It's your average mozzarella stick, you know, but pizza. So it must be different. And I'll tell you what else we have. Monica's marinara sauce. That's right. Monica's own. So it must be good. But we're going to go in bareback first. Cheese and fat is what comes to the nostril. Excellent. Well, let's give them a go. Tastes like plastic. I mean, if we do a little... Oh, there is a bit of a cheese pull, look. Look at that. There is a bit of a cheese pull. Unfortunately, the cheese is made of reconstituted plastic. I mean, you could fill in grout with that. Look at it. Not ideal. I mean, I'm sure, you know, probably when these come out fresh, might be a bit better. Let's get into the Monica's marinara, shall we? Ah, it's there. And it looks exactly like ketchup, pretty much. Well, there is a marinara sort of stench emanating. So we're going for sort of a tomatoey ragu, but a very, very crap one. We'll dip one of these freeze-dried wallpaper pastes in here and we'll see what we're dealing with. It adds something. It adds something. There's definitely a kind of a herby tomato flavor running through it, which is always nice. But yeah, they're not great. And I think it might be because they were prepared last month. And I've only just received them from the kiosk. And let's have a little look at the price of these, shall we? So these little bug bubs will set you back £7.59 of your hard-earned dollar bill. I'm going to rate those 5.8. Nothing too great about those. Monica Lewinsky. Moving on. This is not technically anything to do with the Friends menu, but it is big flavour. And that's a wrap. See what I did? Crispy tikka chip. So this is the new tear here. Don't tell me what to do. This is the new one on the menu, right? Have a little look-see in him. I better get right in there. What do we think? What do we think of the big tikka wrap? So obviously, if you're familiar with your McDonald's wraps, it's usually just a bit of fried chicken or grilled if you have no taste buds. And then just a bit of salad, some sauce, and various other reasons why you should end your life. But I'm going to give him a sniffle. It kind of smells like the bad Tesco sandwiches, you know, when you open them. That sandwich smell. You know the one. But we're just going to go in and we're going to see if he's any good. Let's try and get a good little bite, shall we? Now, what you do, the trick is the little tuck and the weave, and the whop and the weave. Not bad. It's not bad. The issue I have is it's not very warm. But, you know, that's just McDonald's in a nutshell, really. And then when you realise how much of it is just bread without anything in it, you start to get a little bit prejudice against dough. But we'll get rid of that for now. That, incidentally, the big flavour wrap, the price of that unmitigated little butcher, £4.89. I've spent better money down the drain. Now, moving on. The rating for the crispy chicken tikka. I'll give it a solid 6 out of 10. It's not awful, it's not great, and it is a little bit cold. And I think somebody may have sat on it. There's 2 more bits of food to have before you get to see the reveal of our wonderful friends from Friends. And it is, first one, chocolate brownie pie. Sounds like a really bad party, doesn't it? Think about it. No, don't think about it. Stop thinking about it. Now I'm thinking about it. Now I've got to eat it. Well, doesn't it look appetizing? It almost looks like, you know, someone's popped up to say hello. Hello, Mr. Chocolate Brownie. That's a big nose you have, isn't it? What's wrong with me? Right, let's have a schnim. Deep fried chemical. Everything a growing lad needs. Again, just for the record, not hot. And these things are normally like, you could defeat a lightsaber with one of these normally. Just, oh, you think you're good, hon, do you? But no, not this one. Anyway, let's go in. I think I broke a tooth. There's the innards. Not as liquidy as you might imagine. Oh, well, now I've ended his life. It's very dry, you know, like you eat it and you're like, your mouth's like, you know, just complete and utter, very dry. The chocolatiness is there, the browniness kind of is there, and I think they have gone, yes, it is like a cake. It's a spongy cake. I'm going to stop doing that now for risk of being flagged. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Again, I think fresh would be a lot better. I don't know if there's maybe sauce at the bottom. Shall we? Well, it's the Adam and Eve of chocolate, apparently, because it has a chocolate leaf secreting its parts. 5-5. Very, very mild chocolate taste. And having cake within deep fried pastry is just something that's a little bit weird for me. Price of the chocolate brownie pie, £3.39. Money well spent, eh? Now there is one more item, which will now magically appear in my hands. See that? Nearly went on the floor, didn't it? Right, let's get him up. This is the mini McFlurry, and there's no description on it, so I have to look up what it was. Munchies Vanilla Cheesecake McFlurry. How about that? I just stabbed my hand with a fork spoon. This is going well. Right, let's go in. There he is, look. So Munchies Vanilla Cheesecake. If you're not familiar with Munchies, it's just a sort of a bag of chocolatey, crunchy, crispy thingies. As per McDonald's usual, they have not mixed it properly, so all the wonderful caramel or vanilla sauce at the bottom has been lost in the annals of time. So let's get a proper bite with everything intact. That's not for me. It tastes really milky. Like it came out of a slightly cold cow's udder. and straight into my mouth. And then there were crispy bits in it. That's not good. I think it might be off. I think the whatever they used as ice cream has curdled inside the machine, because that's really quite disgusting. Oh, the milk. Oh, the milk. The milk. Oh. Oh. You shall be cast into the fiery depths of that sofa arm. Anyway, that thing, sorry, there's a bird having sex. The cost of that, £2.69 for gone off cow spunk. I do not appreciate it, I do not want it, and I shall not have it. Riddle diddle, McPiddle. I can still taste gone off milk. And now, to cheer ourselves up, folks. How about this? Moving swiftly on. So, box number 1. Who do we think, folks? Put your votes in the comments below and let me know if you got it right. Well, I'll know, won't I? Because I've read the comments. And don't cheat, because I'll know. Right. So how do we... Oh, I see. It's got a little muck seal. Can you just... Think I got it open, everyone. So, box number 1. We have... a hamburger. Fantastic. And in this particular hamburger, we find... Rachel? I'm going to say Rachel. Because it looks exactly like her, with that bulbous, faceless muffin. Right, now, let's get her on our little podium, shall we? Oh, it even says, look, it's even got little friends on the podium with the little M at the bottom. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Now, we stuff her plastic stumps into this. And there she is. Good old Raquel. Ready to drink a cup of tea and wear denim. Awesome. Right. There goes that. Now we have one more. This one has been mysteriously opened really carefully. Can't imagine how that occurred. But it's time to release the resting place of our next toy. And whom shall it be? Yellow Batot. So that's always fun. People that have this one probably already know it. It's Chandler, isn't it? That's Chandler. He's got a duck. Is it? It's Chandler. Is it Chandler? Who is it? Who is it? We have confirmed it is in fact Chandler, which is my favourite one. Let's put him in his yellow crevice. There he is. Chandaloibs. Isn't he great? He's wonderful. His hair looks like a chocolate eclair. It looks nothing like him because we had to debate it for 5 minutes. But he does have a duck. Isn't that wonderful? Let's put him next to Raquel so he can insult her with his snide remarks. We've had highs. We've had lows. Mostly lows. A couple of things were okay. The wrap was all right. The brownie too dry. The ice cream repulsive. Yeah. And Chad Pot and Raquel are together at last. And it's what we always wanted. So an overall experience. I can't really give it more than a 5.9 for total for everything. Not great. Not the worst, but not great. And that's it from me, everyone. So have a wonderful day, whatever you might be doing. Raquel and Chadwick are going to go off on their own, and I'll see you in the next one. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment below, and let me know what you think of this new menu. Peace out.